And welcome everyone to a Thursday night BigDill stream brought to you by the CRA, where cryptid lives do not matter. How is everyone doing tonight? On a brisk, wet Iowa day. Not really brisk, but North Texan Squid, Chad Iron Balls, my grandma, Light 95, Texas Panhandle, Weather Balloon, Lila. Your truck died. That's not good. Stealing the company's Wi-Fi? Hell yeah. What is up, everyone? BigDill? What's up, Lynn? How are things in Des Moines? I need to make my way up to Des Moines sometime soon. I started playing the Powerball. And I can see myself becoming addicted to it. It is very addicting. I mean, every time I get a ticket, I feel confident I'm going to win some money. I forgot the Field of Dreams was on tonight. Not that I care. I don't watch baseball. I can't watch baseball. Unless I'm betting on it, I can't watch baseball. It's the most boring sport. I know last year's Field of Dreams game was pretty entertaining. Did you guys get any rain up towards Des Moines today? We got a lot of rain down here. We don't have any Nukes Top 5 tonight. We don't have any Bizarre Bub, so we will be watching Slapped Ham. So, what's up, Blaze? By the end of the stream tonight as well, we need to start talking about ingredients for those who donated, like Blaze, Spencer B. I need to get in contact with him to see what he wants for an ingredient for the Bowl of Death stream. We are approaching the end of August here, so... You got a free fossil watch at work from the boss? Nice. How much your fossil watch is worth? I know it just depends. I need to trim my mustache. It's getting rowdy, out of control. Every $200 donated from here on out will add an extra ingredient as well. You donated $200, you're eating cow tongue. Yeah, funny. You wish you donated $200. And you wish I would eat cow tongue. I'm not eating cow tongue. That's fucking disgusting. I don't even know why cow tongue is a food. Who thought of that? Who thought of, let's just try this cow tongue. Some person at some point in history thought, we might as well try it. It's meat. I mean, come on. Ugh. I mean, you look at a cow eating food, and you see their nasty tongue. It's like, why would you ever want that in your stomach or your mouth? I mean, ugh. It's fucking nasty to me. That just gives me the heebie-jeebies. Ugh. Dale, you gonna be seeing E.T. and Jaws in IMAX? No. But Fun fact, I don't think I've ever actually sat down and watched Jaws, like the full movie. There's a lot of classic movies I've just never seen. I remember seeing E.T. It was very creepy when I was a kid. E.T. was fucking scary. Like, it wasn't a scary movie. It was just to me as a kid, it was just a creepy looking thing. You forgot to delete the scammer crypto stream? What do you mean? What do you mean that? What do you mean the scammer crypto stream? There's no way that should. Where are you seeing that at? I don't see it. A few months. I'm still not seeing it. I don't see anything. Cow tongue's not the best meat. It's super tender and chewy, last I remember. Ugh, disgusting. I can hit Control F. What do I type in? What's it called? Crypto. I typed in crypto. What the hell? I'm still not seeing it. From 5 months ago. Not like in my video section of my channel, there's nothing from 5 months ago. Weird. Let me go to my YouTube studio. We'll get this figured out, because I don't know how that's even possible that it's still on my channel. Let me take a peek here. Does it have, what's the thumbnail? I mean, is the thumbnail like? Yeah, send me a link if you can. You might not be able to send a link, Blaze, to the chat. I'm not sure. Is it like? Does it have my thumbnail? That would be why. Oh, okay. Thumbnail. Okay, that's why. Okay, so 5 months ago, and it's 10 hours, 50 minutes long. Okay, I see it. I see it. Let me take care of this before we get started with anything here. Make that private, first of all. Let me delete it. Well, okay. Well, good catch. Thanks for letting me know. That kind of stuff is what can get your channel like banned. Um, yeah, those shitbags. Man, I hate this. I hate this whole cryptocurrency world we live in. I think it's so stupid. I don't understand it. I don't know what cryptocurrency even is. I mean, I kind of know, but I just don't understand it. It makes no sense to me. Yeah, all these. I can't believe I got my channel back. Like I woke up to messages just pouring into my phone, like, dude, you got hacked, you got hacked. My whole channel was gone. Like, I thought it was all deleted. Like, they had not only hacked my YouTube, they hacked my whole Gmail account. So everything that's connected to Gmail, which is everything nowadays. So Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everything was hacked. And I had to go through and first get my YouTube channel back, which took forever because I had to get my Gmail back. And I was literally, I was still logged into my account, my YouTube account, and I was fighting with this guy to like private it, and he kept making it public, and I kept making it private. And then I kept changing the title. I was like, I was trying to do everything I could, and finally, I was looking up YouTube tutorials on how to get this back, and there's no YouTube tutorials that would help me with this specific scenario, and I just figured it out. I mean, by the grace of fucking God, and fucking I outsmarted the fucker. Because I'm better in every way than this Indian fuck, and I won. I won. Because I'm BigDill, of course I did. But, yeah, I got the channel back. Most people that have the same hack, it's a common hack where they send you, the reason I got hacked is because they send you a offer. They look like a legit mobile game company, which mobile game companies are very commonly associated with smaller YouTubers promoting the game, and they pay you like $1,000 a month or something, $2,000 a month, which is what they were, offering me, and they send you, like, it's all super legit. And so all you have to do is click on the link to open their, like, PDF file thing, just to see, like, I didn't give them any information. All I did was click on the link to see this link that they had sent me, which, the link worked. It was like a thing that sends you media files, so like you can see the tutorial video, what you need to say for the game. But once you click the link, it does something that just goes into your computer, and you don't even know. And so it's a crazy fucking thing. It's very common. And yeah, so if you ever get a mobile game offer, don't accept. Don't even read the message. It's a nightmare to deal with. And now I get because ever since then, I get probably 50 to 60 text messages / calls a day from just random bots. Like, I'll get text messages that are just a bunch of random letters. Just random fucking letters. I'll get probably 10 to 15 of those a day. And you go and I block their number, and it's a different one every time. Different number. It doesn't matter. And same with the spam calls. It's just spam calls all fucking day. It's a nightmare. No, I didn't get hacked again. No. But someone had discovered a video that was on the channel still from when I did get hacked. That's what we're talking about currently. Dude, to be honest, I don't know what I did. I just went to Google and I was like trying to because I was like, I wanted to change my Google password so that I could get back in. But they changed it on their end so that the verification number and everything would go to them, not me. So I didn't have anything to verify that I was changing my Google, and I can't remember how I did. I just kept clicking buttons, and I finally got a button that did something, and I don't know what I did, but I got around it, and I got myself, like, I think I got to make new emails and stuff, just so I could get the verification code. Once I got the verification code, then I could get back in the account, and so it's all about getting that verification code. I don't know how I did it, but yeah, I was about ready to give up, just say fuck it, because if the stream had kept going for another hour, YouTube would have permanently terminated my channel because of this crypto shit, the spam. And most YouTubers don't get lucky because YouTube, you can send in a request. It's just bots. Like, the YouTube customer support is bots. You don't deal with real people. And so it takes up to a month for them to respond, but it takes only about a week, or not a week, like a day or two for the stream to be up, and then YouTube just, the algorithm just senses it or whatever and permanently deletes your YouTube channel. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You don't get it back. Unless you're like a big famous YouTuber, they don't give a fuck. So, yeah. Yeah, it was scary. It was scary being hacked. It sucks. It's very frustrating. I mean, I hated it. I mean, I've been hacked, so I had my whole channel fucked up, and it took me forever to get my channel back to how it is. Like all this, and they deleted everything. All the videos, thankfully, were privated, and they weren't deleted. So I just had to make all those public again, but I reorganized all the things on your channel. Like, it's a mess. Like, organizing your channel, you just upload videos, it'll just all go to, like, recent uploads. You have to actually make, like, when you go to my homepage and you see how they're all organized in certain rows, you have to make that. That's not just how it is by default. Is that why you hate bots? I've always hated bots. I mean, I don't get this internet age. What's up, Gerard? Oh yeah, there's so many like porno ads or porno bots. There's so many you won $1,000. Click here to claim your prize. And it's like, I mean, I get messages on Instagram from like real human beings, like real people, not bots, and they're like, "Hey man, how would you like to? I'm just looking to help people out. I'd like to send you $1,000." And this guy seemed like legit. He had like a real Instagram pro. And I'm like, "What's the catch?" He's like, "There's no catch." He's like, "I'm just looking for $1,000. I'm trying to give away and help people out." He's like, "What's your Cash App?" I'm like, "Here's my Cash App," because you can't hack someone from their Cash App like username. I'm like, "Here's my Cash App. Send me the money." He's like, "Okay, I'll send you the money, but you have to give me what was it? You have to make a Gmail account or something." I had to create this secondary Gmail account and then like have him. I don't know. And I was like, dude, why would I? That makes no logical sense. Fuck you. Get the fuck out of, like, stop with the. That's why I like watching those videos where people hack hackers and then like they fucking leak all their shit. They fucking send viruses through their computer, like really bad viruses, and they really fuck these people's lives up. Like, you could find them on YouTube if you just Google like hacking hackers. And these people really fuck with these people. Like, I mean, they don't. It's not just like a joke. Like, they're literally sending viruses to these people's computers, like fucking murdering their computers. And these are like hackers that have like their webcam on their computer, and they like hack the webcam, so you can see the hacker's reaction to all this and shit. It's really cool. And once they figure out that they're being watched, they instantly cover up their camera, or they slide out of the way real fast. We're gonna watch some Slapped Ham today because there's nothing else to watch. Like, there's just nothing else. I'll get one loaded up here. We've been talking for a while. We kind of got off topic. That's okay. Yeah, I mean, it'd be nice to make like $2,000 a month off YouTube. So if I did get a sponsor, I mean, it's hard to like, what if a real sponsor does come along and be like, "Hey, here's a bag of money," like legit. How do you know if it's real or not anymore? I don't know. I think there's like a way to verify email accounts. I'm pretty sure. Like, you can see, like, you can Google the email that person sent and like their email address, and you can like put that in some kind of website, and it'll tell you if it's like a real legit thing or if it's like a throwaway email, like a fake one. So I'm pretty sure that there is that option. Alright, let's watch some Slapped Ham. Again, this probably is going to be a shit video, but we'll see. We'll see. I hate this guy's voice. It's just not. It doesn't add to the creepiness.
Show me.
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some super scary video clips that...
He shaved his head?
...may just give you nightmares. But as always, before we dive in, remember to hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this.
Alright guys, got some new fish.
pretty big tank as well.
Our first strange clip of the day comes from Reddit user Get the Base. The OP was making a video for Instagram when they seem to have inadvertently caught something eerie on camera. Take a look.
A black one, and if you guys have any suggestions for names that... What the... What the...
As they record their fish, a hand can be seen on the other side of the glass.
A black one, and if you guys have any suggestions for names that... What the...
I mean, okay, this is so easily, like, explainable what happened. So, you can
Cool,
watch
Dave.
how the camera work is done here. The guy is around... There is a real person's hand on the other side of this fucking container. As soon as he runs over, the guy, like, he's on the other side of this wall. But the camera never shows you... It goes wide around the wall. Like, it doesn't go tight. It doesn't show you this exact wall. So, pay attention.
Fish, a hand can be seen on the other side of the glass.
A black one, and if you guys have any suggestions for names that... What the...
He gives him like a second to get, behind the wall. But he never shows you what's directly behind this wall. He kind of goes wide around it. Like, he just went around the guy, and then once he's standing right next to the guy right now. And he's like, oh, look, there's nothing here. I mean, 0 out of 10. Fake.
The camera holder quickly looks around the corner, but there's no one there.
And then once he gets past him, he sneaks back into the room, or wherever. So now he's not there. But he never showed you this spot right here, ever, when he ran around the corner.
Once the clip hit Reddit, viewers began to notice another creepy detail. At the 33-second mark, a shadow passes by the door.
What?
The OP says they didn't notice
Just his buddy in the other room moving. I mean,
the shadow until people started to point it out. Their initial fear was that an intruder was in the house. However, they claim they didn't hear any footsteps or other noises that might suggest someone was lurking nearby. Their wife and children were away, and
like, this gives you a good angle right here.
steps or other noises that might suggest someone was lurking nearby.
See how this is where the guy was at, and he puts his hand right here. I mean, that's so easily, like, debunked. I mean, come on.
Their wife and children...
If I was like a guy that did videos like this, okay, top 5 videos, and someone sent me this, it wouldn't even be aired on my channel, because I'd be like, this is fucking fake as fuck, dude. Like, come on.
were away and they were supposed to be the only ones home. So what do you think's going on here? Was someone creeping around the house without the OP knowing? Or are we witnessing something a little more mysterious?
Colin Henry, what's up, my buddy? You also, I think, were one of the top 5 top donors. We're going to be doing the Bowl of Death later this month. So think about an ingredient as well, Colin. I need one from you as well. Has to be something you can buy at your average grocery store. So something not too exotic, but something you can just buy at your average grocery store.
Let me know where you land on this in the comments down below.
What the
Yeah, I think I speak for everyone when I say this is a 0 out of 10.
What the
How many times do we need to see the clip? How many times have we watched this clip now? Come on, move on.
So scan that QR code right there.
No.
Bloodline Heroes of Lithas is a card-based RPG available on iOS and Android.
See, dude, if I can do ads like this, I would. It's annoying, but this is how YouTubers make their money. And, like, I bet, you know, for, like... I mean, it depends how big of a YouTuber you are as how much they pay you, but... I bet he's making, I mean... Mobile games make a lot of money. I don't know how, but they do. And they pay a huge bag. I mean, I bet he's making probably close to 10 grand a month just for doing this on all his videos.
And it's completely free to play. Rates that suit Dragonborn with demigods you'll get there once you're in. For some time now, user Dude My House is
Okay, this guy looks like a corpse. Yeah, we also need to draw a winner for the donation pick. My grandma donated $300, and she picked someone to win that hasn't donated, someone that just doesn't have the funds to donate. So we need to do that as well. That's what Chills has.
Is haunted has suspected something strange is going on in their home. They often hear a disembodied voice.
That guy looked like CGI. Like he looked like a video game cutscene or something. It didn't look like a real person.
Voice that sounds like a woman crying out. Often hear a disembodied voice that sounds like a woman crying out from somewhere inside their house. Cupboard doors are found open and objects appear in different parts of the house without anyone moving them. Eventually, the activity became a bit too much, so the OP set up a series of cameras around the home to try and catch some evidence of the bizarre happenings.
So what we'll end up doing is I'll put a bunch of names literally in a hat, and then we'll, like, on stream, like, towards, like maybe a couple streams from now, or maybe next stream, we'll pick out a name. That person will get to have an ingredient. If you already, maybe we'll do it so, like, if you're already a top 5 creator, maybe you could pass that, you could have them redraw, you know, so we're not getting 2 people picking one ingredient. But like I said, if you keep donating and we hit another $200, as a group you guys can have another ingredient, or if you donate $200 yourself, on top of what we already have, then you can have another ingredient yourself as well.
In July 2021, a camera placed in the kitchen catches some unusual movement. Take a look.
That's crazy.
These are so lame to me. Like, I hate when it's just like things moving around. Like,
as you can see, the chair begins to move.
It's just so. It's not that they're always fake, but they're so fakeable. It's just hard to like get creeped out by it, because you see this everywhere. It's just, I want to see an apparition. I want to see something. What's up, Red Fox?
Seemingly all on its
Is
own.
Paco my bitch? I mean, yeah. I'm not Paco's bitch.
That's insane, guys. I don't even know what to think about that. You know, this kind of stuff has never happened to me, as I said, and I don't know what to think.
Then some cabinets open.
Whoa. Holy buckets.
Then yet more activity is captured. Finally, something seems to move at the rear of the room.
See? And then it moves back into the hallway and sweeps around the corner.
Okay, there's at least an apparition. I mean, it didn't really look real to me, but at least...
The homeowner says he's been living in the house for over 10 years, and over that time he's heard a lot of strange noises, but chalked it up to an old building.
Red Fox, your high school started today? The 11th of August? Or second day or whatever. The 10th of August you started school? Holy shit. I swear to God, when I was in school, it wasn't until... Oh God, I guess it was like... Oh, it was more... I don't think it was ever this early. It was always like mid-August, I swear. Or like end of August. Like, I want to say like August 17th or 18th. Which is, I mean, school should start after Labor Day. What the fuck? It should be like after Labor Day, and it should be done by early May. I mean, yeah, that's stupid. That's crazy. I guess you guys will get out early.
Creaking and expanding. However, he claims things have become a lot more active in the past year. Here we can see the homeowner seeing a friend off in the front yard after a visit. Take a look at what happens.
Yeah, it's just a story. What's that? Hello?
The OP claims that they both heard a woman saying hello.
It's a weird place to park your car. I mean, it's just a weird. It's also a weird sidewalk. There's a lot weird with this picture, like just his yard in general. Like, where does that sidewalk go? It just goes behind this tree and then it stops, and you can see there's more grass right here. What is this? What? I mean, okay.
From inside of the house.
Why is he parked on the sidewalk? I have a lot of questions.
You can clearly see their reactions, and they even call out to see if there's anyone there.
Hello?
Mm-hmm.
In this next sequence, we see the homeowner working in his home office. He says he heard some banging noises coming from the back of the house, so he set up his camera phone to film continuously to see if he could capture the noises on camera. Well, it appears he caught a little more than just noises. Watch.
Okay, I think I just heard something.
A shadow passes by, then we can hear the attic door bang.
I mean, having the dual set up 2 angles kind of makes it a little bit more believable, but
Okay, I think I just heard something.
A few weeks later, the OP notifies his followers that he had to leave the house and that he's been staying with his son for quite some time. While away, he received a Ring security camera notification that movement had been detected in his house. He looked at the feed and was shocked to see this.
oh, can you imagine how terrifying it'd be if you heard noises? So it's like 3 a.m. and you hear like footsteps up in your closet or your attic. You're like, what the fuck? And you're like in one of these bedrooms and like you peek your head out into this hallway and it's like pitch black. All that is illuminating your house is like the moonlight, so you can still see down your hallway, but it's really dark. And all of a sudden, you see this thing open after hearing footsteps
Out of
up there.
nowhere, the attic door opens by itself.
It's
A
like
box.
there's someone in there. Now, obviously, I wouldn't be scared myself. I would, like I always tell you guys, I'd set my feet 10 and 2, prepare for combat. Fist up. My especially in the moonlight, my biceps and my shoulders would glisten. And I highly doubt anything would want to spar with me, but I'd be welcome to it. All right, Texas Panhandle, take care. No, we don't root the Hawkeyes on here. No, sir.
Falls down. Then the ladder extends downward. In the most recent footage, captured in June 2022, things seem to have escalated. It's the middle of the afternoon when this happens.
What flavor do you want? Durable. Hey. Yeah. Hey. No.
Watching that again, the chair seems to move
What the fuck was that flying through the air? Was there like a spoon or something?
on its own.
Durable. Hey. Yeah. Hey.
Then a knife flies across the room.
No.
That makes it kind of believable. Actually launching a knife like that, the way it was launched, and it was like launched at him, is kind of fucking...
The OP says this was the final straw and they left the house immediately and haven't been back since. According to the Post, they're prepping the house so they can move away permanently. This is an ongoing saga, one we'll continue to keep an eye on. In the meantime, I highly recommend you check out their page as there's loads more clips we weren't able to cover here.
What's up, Belgium Warrior? What's up,
As
Bali?
always, I'll put a link in the description box below.
Wait, so you're telling me this guy's a driveway right here, and this guy parked his fucking car on his lawn, on the sidewalk? What in the fuck? I mean, that looks like a driveway. That guy parked right here. I mean, I understand maybe he was dropping something off and if he had backed in, and so that they were just going to unload it right into the front door, but he was pulled in. Like that, I don't know. That's a weird human being in a weird drive. It's still a weird sidewalk.
This next one is definitely odd. It was posted to Instagram by user Rachel T. Gilbers 9. In the clip, we can see a young girl who
Why is her finger blurry? What the fuck?
works in a restaurant kitchen. She explains that something strange happened while prepping lemons. It was so strange, in fact, that she had to refer back to the security footage to prove what had happened actually did occur.
Grabbing a lemon, right? I cut it in half.
Here, we can see her cut a lemon.
Cut it in half once more, right there.
But watch what happens next.
Go get a bag. Okay, I grab the bag. I go back for the lemon, and I grab the lemon, and I touch it, and I'm like, why is it not cut in half? And my face, I'm like, what the f? So I'm like inspecting it. I take it out of the bag. I grab this lemon, trying to see if I cut that one. I recut the lemon because the lemon wasn't cut anymore.
When she returns to the lemon, she's confused to find that it's not actually cut. Yet moments before, we can see that she does indeed cut the lemon with a knife.
Okay, I grab the bag. I go back for the lemon, and I grab the lemon, and I touch it, and I'm like, why is it not cut in half? And my face, I'm like, what the f? So I'm like inspecting it. I take it out of the bag. I grab this lemon, trying to see if I cut that one. I recut the lemon.
The poster was so confused, she declared the event a glitch in the system.
Look, I don't have any experience cutting lemons, I'm going to be honest with you. This is out of my field of expertise. I'm not a lemonologist, but, I mean, this is weird.
I'm freaking out because the lemon was not cut in half anymore. It was literally intact. And you can see me in the video cut the lemon in half.
That would fuck with your brain, though. If you knew you cut that lemon, like, if you knew for a fact, like, you just, you know, it wasn't, that would be weird. That would make you question life for quite a while.
There was a glitch. This has never happened to me, and I don't know how to act. I'm freaking out.
So what do you think's going on here? I'd love to hear your theories in the comments down below. Was the lemon cut, or was it just a trick of perspective? Let me know down below.
Okay, I grab the bag. I go back for the lemon.
Dude, we don't need to see it again. He keeps playing like the clip at the fucking end of the...
And I grab the lemon, and I touch it, and I
Yeah,
cut
we know.
anymore.
We know. We know about the lemon, damn it. Okay, what the fuck is this?
This next photo was posted to our Slaptam community page on Facebook by Jennifer Howard. Jennifer says that it's a single frame captured by a home security system after it detected movement in the living room. Here you can see the living room with Jennifer sound asleep on her bed. She says that they had moved her bed into the living room because they were renovating and had recently painted the walls of the bedroom. Eerily, just next to the bed is a strange looking figure. It's partially blurred and seems to be leering over the bed. Jennifer notes that you can see her two dogs asleep on the bed. They're normally very sensitive and will bark at the slightest movement, yet here they're sound asleep.
See, that's why, like, Tess is trained so that if there was an intruder, she gets reared up, she sets her shoulders as well, and she'll crawl like a panther stalking its prey, and she will leap and go for the jugular. And she'll wrestle she's done this to a couple people, like, in training, and she'll rip him to the ground and just, with her jaw, rip out the jugular of the human, and the human bleeds out. And then I have to pull her off as she's trying to consume the corpse. She's trying to eat, just burying her face. She's covered in blood, licking her lips. She's like a lion. So, I wouldn't have to worry about that.
Creepier still, for some reason, the security camera only captured a single frame and didn't go on to record a video. So all that was captured was this eerie figure standing by the bed for a split second, then nothing. So who or what is this figure by the bed? Jennifer says she was the only one home at the time and is at a loss to explain the sighting. If it was a burglar, you'd think the camera would have caught more footage and the dogs certainly would have started barking. So for now, this eerie sighting will have to remain a mystery.
I don't know. I mean, yeah, it's creepy, but who's to say it's not her husband and she just posted that because it looked like a creepy image that it took of him? I mean, I don't know.
This eerie clip was shared to TikTok by user PG.
It's like you're expecting me to trust random people that they're not lying about the image. That could be anything. But if it's a real image and that's not someone that she knows, that would be terrifying.
Stories. It's not known exactly where this was filmed, but it shows some construction workers on a rural road. They had to stop and pull over after they spotted this.
It reminds me of the witch off of Left 4 Dead.
A woman is standing knee-high in a ditch full of water, facing
First of all, she's like calf-high. She's not knee-high. But, yeah.
the opposite direction. The men call out to see if she's alright, but they get no response. The poster suggests that this is a sighting of the infamous La Llorona. In Spanish folklore, the Weeping Woman, as she's sometimes referred to, is a notorious entity that lurks near waterfront areas searching for her lost children. Many accounts claim that she's extremely dangerous and will attack anyone who interferes with her eternal search for her dead children. Unfortunately, this is one of those extremely...
I'd knock her out easily. I mean, give me a real challenge.
...short clips that float about sites like TikTok. They contain almost no information and can't really be verified. So is this the infamous La Llorona, or is it simply a woman that needs some help? Drop your opinions in the comments down below.
I don't know what to think of that one. That is weird. Yeah, it's probably just a person. I mean, I don't know.
Before we take a look at some unsettling footage of a kid who says he's saying goodnight to a ghost, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that. It's been difficult to find the original source. This version was shared by Scary Central on TikTok. The video presents a rather distressed mother filming her child. She claims that her toddler can see something in the vent of their home. Take a look.
Who are you saying goodnight to?
Him.
Who?
Him. Good night.
Jagger, there's no one up there.
The child points and says goodnight, insisting that there's something in the vent.
Who are you saying goodnight to?
Him. Good night.
Who?
Him. Good night.
Jagger,
There's a hand in the vent?
there's no one up there.
Him up there.
Show me.
Him up there. Him up there.
Jagger, there's no one up there.
The mother confirms that her son has been talking to the vent for some time and has even been seen blowing at kisses.
He's been talking to that vent and then he was blowing at kisses. And I'm creeped out now.
Some commenters claim that you can actually see fingers coming out of the vent, but zooming in, we can't seem to see anything at all.
Jagger, there's no one up there.
So is this just a child's overactive imagination, or are they really seeing something that we can't fathom? Some paranormal experts believe that children are more sensitive to the paranormal than adults, believing they can sense spirits and energies that are beyond the realms of normal senses.
Like, if I have kids someday, I hope to God that never happens. Man, that's just would be unsettling. I never had, like, any imaginary friends or anything like that when I was a kid. But it makes you wonder, what if you did see dead people, but you just didn't know they were dead? So it wasn't weird. It's not like a memory that stands out, because you saw, like, maybe you saw people in, memories of people coming over to your grandparents' house or your parents' house, and you were so young, you didn't think any of it. You thought it was someone visiting, but you didn't know the person. But what if, like, they were never actually there? And then you go to your parent, remember that one guy that came over? What was he doing there? And she's like, has no memory of that person coming over. I don't know. It's like, maybe you did see dead people or you were exposed to that, but What's up, Saries? What's up, Deck Nick? But yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. Let's see what else Soul Slapped Ham's got. Should set up a camera to watch over that sussy vent. Sussy? Man, what is wrong with YouTube right now? I mean, okay. Took like a solid 30 seconds for that page to load for some reason. What is going on? My internet is... Like, YouTube, it's taking like 30 seconds to just load a link. Or load every button. What in the world? It goes like to 80% and then it just like freezes. I'm still waiting. Is it... It's possible we don't know anymore, like Ian Malcolm says in Jurassic Park novel. Kids can see things we forget we ever could. Yeah? NVTV. The problem with NVTV, I'll see if they got anything that looks intriguing. The problem with NVTV is it's always, without fail, like the worst quality stuff. Man, I don't know what is up with my... Every time I click on a link or something, it just... Okay, well, there's a couple here that are new. We'll check out. We'll see what we got here. Let's see. It's going to take, a while to load. But my stream says it has excellent connection. I don't know what. I think it's a YouTube thing. Strangest MP4s, we did watch the new one. Last stream, I believe, and there's some memes in them, but they're mostly creepy. But I love Strangest MP4. This video comes from Cool Kev, who used to live in Georgia. Keep in mind the scary video was filmed in 2016. Here is what Cool Kev, aka Kevin, had to say. Why not just say Kevin? I mean, come on. Unreleased video from 2016. I was working on something really big with a production company before I took this break. You will hear the camera crew in the background. In this video, there were tree branches or tree stumps thrown at us. This has to be one of the scariest times I've had in those woods. I know many people want to know what happened to me and my filming. I'm still around, just had to focus on my family and the things I have going on in my life. Okay.
Yeah, guys, back. Yeah, just got back in here.
Hey guys, make sure you're talking to each other.
Yeah.
And basically, even if you know Kev, that you know that they know what it is, talk to them. Be like, hey, that's that same structure that we saw, last time. And then maybe look in the camera and say something like, it's impossible for human hands to make, just like kind of narrate it to us.
Okay.
Like you do in your video. Explain it like you've never heard it before, okay?
Okay.
Hey, real quick, and when you're talking, try to stop. See, guys? Because otherwise,
Can't hear it.
Can't hear
we'll
nothing.
never hear you over, 6 of us trampling on the, the leaves.
Okay.
So if you're gonna talk, just remember to project and try to, stop.
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Okay. So whenever y'all see me stop, y'all just stop.
Giant tree that was pushed over.
Yeah, I think that is that one. Now this is a different tree right here. Yeah, that's a different one. Yeah.
I'm confused, like
Now
what
the thing about it, when we get over,
what they're doing. I mean, their producer was just yelling at them, or their director / producer was giving them instruction on lines and how to deliver, and they're just like wandering around while he's telling. It's weird. Like, what are they doing?
over in this area by it being you guys' first time coming.
Oh my god! Look at his fingernails, dude. He's got claws. I mean, dude doesn't need a knife. This guy's got like
coming out.
fucking built-in. Holy shit!
You guys' first time coming out.
Ugh.
I want y'all to just stay close to me and stop when I stop, and just try to peep. Look at what I'm pointing at.
All right.
It's totally different being out here at night. I can tell you that.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Totally different from daytime to night.
Doesn't even look the same.
Like this is different jungle look like.
All right, guys. When we get up here, it's gonna be a clearing up here.
The producer's just back, like, looking at his note. He was just, like, talking out loud, but, like, looking down, like, writing notes. And he looks up, he's like, where the fuck did everyone go? We're ready to film. Where the fuck is everyone at? They're, like, 3 miles off in the distance, just exploring randomly.
It's gonna be a big clearing up here, guys, when we get up here.
That's all.
How long are they gonna wander?
Yeah, throw it
Wow.
again, right in front of us. I don't know about this, yeah.
You scared?
I ain't scared. Throw it
Yeah, I was
again
like,
right here,
he's like, yeah, the woods look different at night. Well, it's like, yeah, no shit.
right here by you. Yeah. Right here by you again.
Come on, y'all.
Keep moving, man. Keep moving. Y'all ducks up way up there. The reason I'm always talking to you, kid.
Yeah, I see.
All right, you got dog.
Yeah.
Okay, that's normally a sign. Oh, it's
Whoa,
a big rock.
shit.
Oh, that's a big one. We might be getting too close. We might be getting too close. That's a big boulder.
Y'all with cool kids, come on.
Okay.
Like, I'm hoping that, like, the thumbnail, they show, like, a creature. Like, they better show this creature or I'm gonna be pissed.
Keep your eyes peeled. Keep your eyes peeled.
We got
That's
activity,
crazy.
man.
Keep your eyes peeled.
Crazy. We got a lot of activity. Lot of activity.
Look at this big tree right here.
Yes. That big tree will push those. Might be getting closer to a camp or a nesting area.
Look like a rotted tree, but okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Most definitely. Last time I was over in here, this was pushed down like this here, but
Yeah.
that's totally different right there. All that's different, y'all.
I promise you, no matter what wood you go to, you will always see knockdown trees. I mean, that's very, very common.
We got footsteps, we got things in thrown up.
Yeah. Come check this out.
Holy shit. Oh, man, it's crazy. Look at that.
This, I can't explain this. I mean, come on.
Look at that. Look at that.
You actually
Don't
think
nobody put nothing like that on.
Think
nothing.
that fell out?
No, that's been placed up here. All that's in place.
I did this shit for like a parody when I did like I think Returning to Skinwalker Forest Part 2. Like I think there was like, oh, this looks like a man-made den for Bigfoot, like Peter Kane style. But that's
broke.
Look at how it's weaved in between.
You think the Bigfoot just placed that and he's like, there, my masterpiece, just this one stick on top of another stick. Voila! The humans will never see this coming. It's like, what would... They don't do random things. Like, when a Bigfoot, I mean, everything it does for a reason. I don't think this serves any purpose.
Look at how it's weaved in between her.
Look at that. Look at that. It looked like it was threaded.
Now you finally see what I was talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah. I'm glad you got a chance to come out here, but it's dark. So it's kind of intense.
What the stuff? Yeah. Trap hole.
Give me some light up here.
Right there?
Yeah, I just seen something move right there.
Right over there?
Yeah.
My right?
I just saw something move right there.
Okay.
Right where you holding that light up.
Let's get to the...
I don't know.
It's called, Bo. What the stuff? Yeah. Trap hole. What the stuff? Yeah. Trap hole. What the stuff?
What? Man, look how slow YouTube's loading. What the fuck? I mean, I don't get it. One comment. That's it. Okay. Like, look at the thumbnail for it. Like, what? It looks like they made it look like there's a creature in the thumbnail, but maybe like that thing right there. I'll keep playing, but I don't know. Okay, let's see. It's gonna take forever to load this. I don't know why. I feel like I wasted my life watching that last video. First of all, if you're gonna go explore a forest, bring like a flashlight that has like a wide fucking berth. Like, I want to see the whole forest, not just like one circular beam of light. You can't see that on... It doesn't help the viewers. Here comes a creepy video that was sent into us here at NVTV by one of our viewers. This is what they had to say about the footage. While hiking, we accidentally caught a juvie Bigfoot on camera walking through the woods. We didn't even notice until we got home and saw it on the computer. This scared the crap out of us. I hate when people say this. I hate when people say we didn't even notice at the time. Bullshit. I guarantee you it's going to be like right in front of them, like 50 yards. Super fucking obvious. But people think that by saying that, it adds validity to their story. Like, we didn't even notice it. We were just randomly filming the woods, man. And I got home to edit this footage where we caught nothing. We didn't catch anything on camera, but I still went to edit the footage for some reason. And I was astonished. I saw a fucking clear as day Bigfoot right there. Right in front of me. How did I not see it at the time? Jeez. I don't... Alright, let's get to the Bigfoot part. Where's it at? Show me that fucking video. Dude, that's right in front of him. How would you not notice that? Especially if it's running, you'd hear it. That is so... And, like, it's going to look smaller on camera than it is in person. In person, that would be... I mean, that's not even 50 yards. We're talking 25 yards at most. That thing is right there, and it's at minimum the size of a human. I'd say 6 foot tall minimum. So, how would you not notice that? All right, so, okay, let's just say 5'10" minimum, or 5'9" minimum, or whatever. But still, I mean, from 25 yards out, running through the woods and brush and twigs snapping and the leaves crunching under your foot. I mean, what's up, Patrick? How's it going? 2/3 of your school Wi-Fi doesn't work. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, that would suck. But here's my thing with NVTV is every single clip that is, I swear, uploaded, they're all the worst quality potato image videos. I mean, we are in 2022. Who the fuck has a phone that records this quality anymore? Now, the only explanation would be if you were live streaming. Then it's like, okay, I can understand that. But if you were live streaming, they wouldn't need to edit this video, so which obviously, you know, tells you that they weren't live streaming. I mean, yeah, Helen Keller probably wouldn't have seen this Bigfoot or heard it. But outside of Helen Keller, I don't know if anyone else would have missed this. No, Red Fox, I refuse to believe that your phone takes this bad of quality. Like, this is from, like, a phone in, like, 2005. I'm not saying everyone has the best phone, but even, like, phones that are, like, 5 years old take good quality, like, video. You know what I mean? And, like, anymore, what kind of phone older than 5 years even works anymore? Like, because you know how they design phones? They design it so you have to upgrade it every few years. They make it so it's slow, dumb, and software updates don't even work for certain phones. You have to upgrade. Like, your software just doesn't, like, work for a lot of things. So, they design phones so that you have to upgrade to their newest brand eventually. Like, however they do it, that's, I mean, for sure thing. I mean, maybe it's a video camera they're using, but, like, what video camera records that bad of quality? I mean, the whole purpose of a video camera is to not have bad quality. But since it's in vertical video, it makes me think it's a phone, obviously. I have an Android, too. I like Androids. I prefer them. I've had them my whole life, and I've never owned... I mean, even my iPod 5 back in, like, 2010. I swear, it took very good video. I mean, nothing compared to what you get now on a phone. I mean, there's a lot of things to break. I would have liked this better if they had noticed it and got freaked out. It would have made it way more believable because it's so blurry. You can't say, "Oh, that's a guy in a suit." You can't say, "Oh, it's real." You just can't tell because it's so blurry. But if they would have had a better reaction to it, if they were faking this, which I do believe this is fake, then it would have given us more content to work with. But yeah, I would say that's fake. No, the Ring doorbell video has not been posted yet. I'm still thinking about how I want to release it because, I don't know. I haven't really got around to it yet, to be honest. But there's a few ideas I have on releasing it. I kind of want to give like a narration to it almost a little bit, but I don't know how to do it yet. But no, it's not been posted yet, so I haven't got any feedback. But my goal. I keep saying it, but my goal is by the end of this weekend I'll have it done. My goal. Alright, let's see. Let's see if there's anything else from NVTV that looks interesting. Otherwise, we're just going to wrap up the stream by just playing music and chilling for a little bit. Okay, it's going to take forever to load. If you got any questions, comments, they don't have to be related to ghosts or demons or parent or whatever. They can be about anything. Go ahead and ask away. Man, I don't know why YouTube's being like this. It's weird. I've never seen it do this ever. Bizarre. Hell yeah, Red Fox, you should. Every Thursday we stream, and if we don't stream on a Thursday, then we stream on a Sunday. Construction on the studio, they have the building up. The building is complete. They are working on the plumbing, and the building is up. Obviously, the foundation's poured. They have not yet put the upstairs window in, which I've been on their fucking case trying to get that, make sure that the window gets put in. Like, there's supposed to be a window up top where I have a view of the cornfield facing the west. So, like, a lot of the storms will be coming in from the west. It'll be a cool view over a cornfield, and that's all you'd see. Like, that's just a badass view to me. I love that. It's very important that they get this fucking window in, and for my cats. Like, if you have cats and their whole lives they've been looking out windows, they need windows. You can't just box them up like that. They just would stress them out. So it's very important to me they get this window. So that's what I'm waiting on right now. Once they build the loft, which should be done by the end of August, I would assume. Next month, me and my buddy will be in there, and we'll start building the kitchen and the bathroom, and laying all the flooring and carpeting, and then getting myself moved in. We're gonna build a big cat, like 5 foot, either 5 or 6 foot high cat. I think a 5 foot high cat fence that'll keep the cats from going onto the other 25 feet of concrete where my car will be parked. So where the big garage, they can't run out. Basically, they're enclosed. Okay, now I'm lagging. That's good. That's good. I mean, the whole stream ran perfectly. Now it's just lagging. Let me know when it clears up again. What music do I listen to? I like hard rock. How much did the construction cost? Well, I mean, I don't know how much it cost to make the building. I'm not paying for there's other studios, so it's a whole big complex that they're building. They kind of look like storage units in a way, but they're giant, like fancy things. The lagging seems to be stopped. Okay. I know the place that I'm in cost $110,000. So it's not cheap. Oh, you got your BigDill ball cap? RC Ocean Line? Yeah, dude. Whenever you get a chance, send a picture. I'd like to see it. That's cool. Appreciate the purchase, or the purchase of the hat. It means a lot. Hopefully, I think the quality's good. It's a good hat. I wear it all the time. Yeah, I like it. It's a good hat. Patrick, I see your comment. YouTube's not letting me show it. I don't know what's... Dude, I don't know what's happening. Like, my whole YouTube needs to be restarted. Okay, now... I don't know. That was weird. Everything's, like, lagging horribly for me, like, when I click things. I don't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah, dude, I can't wait to see, like, just having that view of the cornfield at night, like, with the moonlight shining. It'd be cool as fuck, dude. So cool. I hope I see some creepy shit. Gonna have any issues with car exhaust in your living quarters? No, because the only time the car would be running would be when the garage door is open. By the time the garage door is shut, the car would be already off. I mean, it's a big garage door. You pull in, shut the car off, go down. It wouldn't be enough fumes to cause any harm. Like, especially, like, it wouldn't even be a fraction of what I do at work. I mean, just having tractors running in a building all day. Or not all day, but, you know, for... When you get all the tractors started and the exhaust fumes, the tractors are in this building you're in, I mean... Any update on Dill's beanies? So I can make beanies now. I can make beanies, phone cases, stuff like that. So I need to create those, and then those can be purchased for sale. Anyone else got any recommendations for things I can see if they got? I know they got mugs. It's kind of a pain in the ass to fucking make the product, or like design it, but yeah, I've had a lot of requests for beanies. I think that's, especially the winter time coming up, I think that's probably a popular request, and they do make good product. Teespring does, so it's good quality. T-shirts, sweatshirts, socks, everything. Do I have chat in slow mode? No. Yeah, I don't know. I think the whole YouTube right now is just fucked up. I don't know what's going on. I'm kind of ending the stream a little bit shorter. Scarf? I'll have to look at if there's a scarf. I didn't see one when I was browsing this things I could make the other night, but there might be. What's the history of the cornfield? Like the cornfield I'll be living in? I don't know. It probably has always been a cornfield for a very long time. Probably not much history, you know. Before it was a cornfield, it was probably a grassland. Before it was a grassland, it was probably a glacier. Before it was a glacier, there was probably dinosaurs walking around on it. Knowing where I live, it's probably T-Rexes and Velociraptors murdering innocent dinosaurs. A BigDill blow-up doll. Oh my god. I mean, that would be cool if there was such a thing. YouTube and Google have been fucking with their services and doing very dumb shit. Yeah, dude, I don't know. I've never seen this before. I've never seen it be this laggy to like slow to response. I don't know. Like, when I have my new place, my studio set up, I'm going to have the utility guy that's going to come over and hook all this stuff up and be like, dude, because this is how it always goes. You pay for, like, really good internet, and then it's good for the first, like, month, and then after a month, it's like it starts to slow down for some reason. And I want to be like, dude, why is that? Like, I want to ask him, I'm going to be very specific. Why is it 2 months or a year from now, it'll be like I have shitty internet, but right now it's going to be amazing? What changes? What the fuck changes? I mean, I'm sure you got to update your router and stuff like that, maybe. I don't know. But I'm going to get some answers. A stuffed animal that looks like Tess, that would be cool. Lila would like that. Oh, yeah, I got to show Tess. Okay, let me go find her. Let me go find Tessa. Here's the Tessa Bean. My little baby. Say hi to the camera. She's my little toddler. She loves her naps. She loves cuddles. Loves being held. She loves her pops. Some stats about Tess. She's killed about 37 rabbits, 4 mule deer, 2 humans, 1 mountain lion. She's going to Africa in the wintertime on an expedition to kill wild game there. So she's a big girl. And she loves her kisses. What's that blue thing up there? Is that the camera? She's very sleepy right now. I could hold her like this for just hours. But she's kind of a chunky little thing. She's very. I'm gonna let you go. Go lay down, okay? She's very short, but she's chunky. She's naturally chubby. Her breed that she is just a chubby like cat. But she's short. She's like she's not very long. She can hunt poachers. That'd be cool. Yeah, so her father was a Black Panther, and her mother was her mother was a Black Panther. Her father was a tomcat on a farm, and they breeded. That's why she's so ferocious. What's your favorite movie? Favorite movie is like favorite song. I don't really have one, to be honest. I don't have like a movie that is like my favorite, to be honest. One of my favorites, like one of my favorite scary movies of all time is Signs. I like Avengers Infinity War. I could watch that probably on repeat the most of any movie. I'm not a big movie guy, to be honest. I can't just sit there and watch movies all day. I can't. Well, I like a lot of movies, but once I watch a movie once, or I don't really need to see it again. I don't know. Looks like Autumn's cat had the better attitude. Yeah, Tess she's a sweetheart. She's the nicest cat I've ever had. I mean, she's very dependent. She's got to do everything with me. If I get into bed for bedtime or nap time, she's right there with me. That's her. She has her own pillow on the other side of the bed. So she's very. She loves to talk. I know, like she loves to communicate. Do I lift? No. I mean, I lift at work. I guess I lift heavy things at work, but I don't go to the gym. Favorite game of all time? I'd say GTA 5 because I put the most time into that game of any game I've ever played. GTA 5, I loved Minecraft. Not so much anymore, but Minecraft I put a lot of time into. That was a fun game. GTA 5 Online was just amazing. And when GTA 5 first came out, that was so cool. I remember that, like, almost 10 years ago now. 9 years ago. So when GTA 6 comes out, I'll be pretty excited. Tessa is a YouTube star? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Oh, Jurassic Park. Okay. Yes. Jurassic Park. The first Jurassic Park is my favorite movie, and Jurassic Park The Lost World is probably my second all-time favorite movie. I don't know how that slipped my mind. Yeah, Jurassic Park is like, I've watched those more than any movie in the history of the fucking planet. The first two movies specifically, I love. The theme songs, I to this day, when I'm just sitting here drinking my beer, and I'm just like watching whatever, I'll like play the theme songs for Jurassic Park. From the Lost World has the best music. If you just type in YouTube, the Lost World OST, or like the Lost World theme, man, that is nostalgia to me. It's nostalgia. Going to my grandparents' house and watching that on their big screen, I've watched it 1,000 times. 1,000 times. As a kid alone. I've seen Jurassic Park a lot. Should we fear parasites, or are they... No, I fear parasites. I mean, they're disgusting. Yeah, I fear them. Not for my life or anything, but I fear them. When did I discover I liked beer? Actually, it was kind of... I didn't drink as, like... When I was in high school, I didn't drink, really. I had tried beer. Like, of course, who doesn't in high school? But, I mean, I didn't really drink. The friend group that I had, we were all into sports. And so we were, instead of out partying, we were out playing football games or basketball games. Like, we were just always playing sports. And so we didn't really drink. And then when I got to college, my freshman year at college is when I started drinking. And I still wasn't into beer right away. Beer is an acquired taste. You have to work your way to beer. Because it doesn't taste good. But you appreciate... It takes time to appreciate the taste. I don't know how to describe it. When I first had Busch Light was the first beer I ever... It was disgusting. I said, it could make me vomit. I'd have to choke it down. But now it's... I mean, I still don't like Busch Light. I can drink it, though. I prefer Bud Light. But Bud Light, man, there's something like... A perfect Saturday morning in October. Football season. And you crack open a Bud Light, and you're outside, like, tailgating. Oh, man, it's a wonderful, wonderful... Love it. Nothing better than that. Do I like to watch YouTubers on YouTube? Yes, KSI. KSI is my favorite YouTuber. I've watched every video of KSI since 2017. Running down hookers in GTA 5. Yeah, dude. For sure. I was like, yeah, see, like, I went to my grandparents' house and watched, all three of the Jurassic Parks, but mainly the first two. I remember, like, and that was back when they were on VCR. Most of you in the chat probably never seen a VCR. I bet you. That VCR is what we had as a kid. They're kind of, they're satisfying. I don't know why, but they're just, you put the thing in and it takes it, and the cassette, or the big giant black cassette thing, like about that big. A lot of you probably grew up with DVDs. You have to be a 90s kid to... Like a mid to early 90s kid to remember. Netflix is making a new Jurassic World show. That's what's disappointing, is the new Jurassic World movies have been awful. Terrible. Terrible. Jurassic World 1, like not Jurassic Park, Jurassic World 1, that came out in, 2015. Love that movie. Fantastic movie. Not as good as the first original two, but it was good. But the last two that they've made have been so fucking awful. So terrible. So terrible. Yeah, VCRs are cool. And, like, to fast forward, you couldn't just hit a button that, like, took you to the beginning of the movie. You had to sit there and manually rewind the whole tape. It took some time. Have you got any secret government documents? I don't. Not on hand, at least. You were poor, so you had VHS. Yeah. But, man, VHS, they were cool. There's something satisfying about them. And then once you got to DVD, I remember it was that every movie, like Disney movies and stuff, had like that big I forget what there's like. It was a black screen with like these silver letters that said like some S. I don't know what it said, but it would like go, and I get really loud and make your whole house shake. I don't know what the fucking VFX or VHS or not VHS, but I don't know. It's like it's the intro of every movie. It was like this big thing that would like get louder and louder as the logo appears, and to get like really. It was like a black screen with like silver letters. I can't remember what that fucking thing said. Do I still have my dinosaur collection? Yeah, at my mom's house, I still do. I told her not to throw any of them out, because if I have a kid someday who likes toys or like dinosaurs or some shit, if I have a son, my kid's gonna have all my toys, because toys nowadays suck. They're so low quality and garbage. Like Army guys, for example. When I was a kid, Army guys, you could move their wrist. You can move their wrists, their elbows, their joints. Everything can move. So you can like play with them and make them do like backflips and shit. Nowadays, they're made so cheap that the only thing that moves is their shoulders. So they're just cheap plastic. They're just like this. How do you play with something like that? Like what? I mean, if you can't move the thing's elbows, what in the knees? The fuck is that? THX, yes, that logo, yes, that's exactly Dolby surround sound. Yeah, that big ass fucking noise it made. Dead by Daylight, yes, I have played that. Fun game. Haven't played it a lot, but give me beans. What do you mean you want beans? Like what? Like Bush's baked beans? I don't have any beans laying around. I don't eat beans. Blockbuster. I don't have too many memories going to Blockbuster, to be honest. I remember being in them a few times, but where I lived, I don't think we had one in my town of Humboldt, Iowa, that I remember. I know Fort Dodge, a town nearby, probably had one, but I don't have. They were definitely around when I was a kid. I just don't I never went there as a kid. Like. We had enough. We had like every Disney movie you could possibly own on VHS, so we had all the movies we could ever dream of, really. Toy Story was another one. I watched Toy Story a lot. Lion King, a lot. About 5 more minutes, guys. 5 more minutes before we hang up. You were born in 2005. It's crazy when people say they're born in like 2005 and you guys are all like getting to be 20 years old now. It's like, what? That's nuts to me. If you're like 18 or 20 in that age, like I swear, or something like that. You're getting in your college area of life. It's like, that's just nuts. That's nuts to me. Makes me feel old. Like 2009, for example, feels like it was 5 years ago to me still. It's weird. I don't know how to describe it. It just doesn't seem long ago. But that's 2009 was like 12 years ago now or something like that. Nuts. ...2009 is so vivid for me because it's when the Minnesota Vikings, my favorite NFL team, were in the NFC Championship game with Brett Favre as the quarterback. And at that time, I was a diehard... I'm still a big Vikings fan, but I'm much more into college football than I am NFL anymore. Because NFL has just gotten way too political and they suck at it. I mean, college football is elite. It's the best sport in the world. I am a diehard college football fan. But back in the day, it was opposite. It was NFL I was all about, because NFL was awesome back then. And the Vikings were so good that year. They were going to go to the Super Bowl, and then, they got to the championship game. I remember being the most excited I've ever been in my life. And then they lost in the absolute most heartbreaking way. And it just, I remember just, man, that sucked. Just ripped the soul out of you. Hell yeah, I'll have a beer for you, brother. Born in 2002. I was born in 1995. I'm a 95 kid. War is the only spooky thing to act. Yeah, war is spooky. That's for sure. One more minute, guys. There'll be like a new Wildcat Wonderland playground in Humboldt. I'd like to get back to Humboldt sometime. But I like to go a lot of places. But I hate driving far distances right now with gas being expensive. It is. I can't afford it. It sucks. I mean, my car doesn't take. It doesn't take like crazy expense. It's like $50 to fill up my tank, but it's because I have a smaller tank, so I have to fill up more often. But like my buddy, it costs him well over $200 to fill up his truck. It's nuts. It's just nuts. I cannot wait for gas prices to go down. Do you have the chance to play Assassin's Creed 2? I never got into the Assassin's Creeds. Never really played them. Thank you, Red Fox. Hope you do as well. Yeah. Yeah, we are all young. We are. That's true. But it's scary to me. It's like, I'll be 30 soon. Like, in 3 years, I'll be 30 years old. That blows my mind. That's kind of a scary, like, I don't know. 30's not old to a lot of people. Like, there's still a lot of life left, assuming you don't die young. But, I mean, 30 is like, that's like no longer in your young man state, like, anymore. That's like just a man. That's just like 30. You're like, you're now counting down to 40. That's terrifying to me. Like, time is starting to, I'm starting to notice, and I've been noticing it for a while, but time is starting to, like, really move. Like, months go, and you start working, I don't know how to describe it, but time just seems to be, like, slipping away. It's just, everything is going real fast. It seems like what used to be, like, a year to me is, like, 6 months now. Everything is, like, condensed to 6 months, and then you're into, you know. Would Dill date a ghost or a cryptid? No. Nope. See you, Belgian Warrior. Thanks for tuning into the stream. Yeah, I bet. Like, especially seeing, like, family members, like your, you know, nieces or nephews turn, you know, like, certain age, or you know, 20 years old, 30 years old, or whatever. Yeah, it's probably even more crazy. Especially when you remember them being a baby. You know what I mean? Besides YouTube, what type of career would you strive for? One that retires me by the age of 35. Winning the lottery. Does that count as a career? No. I don't know. I don't know that I have, like, a career that I wish I could do. I never grew up being like, I want to be that when I grow up. Like, maybe when I was a really young kid, but I never knew what I wanted to do. I just kind of got into whatever line of work I could, and I just know I like working outside. I could never work retail. I could never be cooped up inside all day. I couldn't do it. I worked at Target for 4 years, and it was fun because it was during my college years, so it was kind of like, you don't take that job seriously. There's a lot of hot chicks there, and you just kind of mingle, you know, you just kind of have fun and fuck around. But at some point, I had to be like, all right, now I need to get a real job, because but yeah, 40 is definitely, like, that's really scary. 40 is, like, I feel like the jump from 40 to 50 isn't so bad. I feel like 60 is a scary thing to hit. 60 for sure, for me, will be scary. And then 30, I'd say 30 and 60. And then 40 is also kind of in there. But 50 to me, eh. Next live stream should be next Thursday. If I don't stream next Thursday, that means I will be streaming next Sunday. My backup stream day is a Sunday every week, so I either stream Thursday or Sunday. Construction, I could get into construction. Yeah, construction would be fun. But I work at a cemetery right now, so my plan is to work there till I retire. I get really good benefits and stuff, and I get paid decently well. So being outside in the elements I like it. Sometimes it sucks when you're out in the heat. Especially this last month has been terrible. This week's been pretty good. But yeah, the last month has been terrible. Being out in the cold sucks. My mustache will turn into just ice in the wintertime. Like just is pure white. But it's fun. I like my job. Alright guys, we are going to end the stream there. Thank you for everyone who tuned in. Remember, I will be streaming next Thursday. Any donations can be made on my videos as well. So if you ever want to donate and I'm not streaming, you can still donate, I'm pretty sure, on my videos. If you go by to where the like and dislike button are, the share download button, there should be an option there for like a super thanks comment you can leave, which I think highlights on the video. So you can also do that. If you're also interested in donating, you can get my Venmo from me. That way YouTube can't take part of the cut. So that's always an option as well. Everything's going right now towards the studio. What else? Merch also is for sale, and then I do have a lot. I'm working on a lot of right now. Everything I'm working on is for the Halloween stream. That's the biggest event we do here on the stream or on the channel. So right now I'm working on like 4 different projects that'll come out for the Halloween stream, at least 4. So yeah, be looking forward to that. Halloween's just around the corner. So yeah. Yeah, I know where all the bodies are buried. Yep. I see a lot of dead people. They're very quiet customers, you know. But yeah, guys, take care. Watch your 6. Remember, there's probably something in one of your closets in your home right now that you don't know about that's stalking you. It's okay. Okay, just go to sleep. It'll probably be gone in the morning time. All right? Peace out, guys. Take care.